tiny yodel little
Alright, so what we got here is a leak down gauge. This is used to determine any source of compression leak within a cylinder. So what we're going to do is, this tool is used in the spark plug port. Okay, it's going to go into where the spark plug would go into, and this goes onto the testing unit. So what we're going to be doing is rotating the engine to its top dead center, which is piston at the very top position on the firing stroke. So you're going to have your valves are going to be in their fully closed, rested position, no lift at point of ignition, which is your top dead center. So what we're going to be doing is introducing a regulated pressure into the cylinder, and we're going to see if we have pressure loss through any of the valves or the piston rings. I'm going to tell you about average is 30 to 40% loss between valves and rings. So once we get the top dead center, intake valve is going to be in the rest position, fully seated. Exhaust valve is going to be in the rest position, fully seated. And the piston rings, they're always in the same position, but we're going to introduce the pressure, and it's either going to blow through the piston rings, which you can hear air hissing through the oil fill cap if it's a ring issue, or you'll be able to hear air leaking through the muffler, indicating an exhaust valve seat issue, or you can hear it through the carbureted side or the intake side, hissing, telling you got an intake valve problem. So I'm going to talk you through how to get this calibrated first using your shop air, and then we're going to rotate our engine around to top dead center, and we're going to run the test. Okay, I got my shop air hooked up, and the idea is I'm going to use this just shop spray tool here just to take the pressure off the system. The idea is I want this gauge to rest at 0% leak here, which would tell us that we have no leak. So right now you see how it's right there between set. All right, we're actually a little bit low. It's okay. I'm just using this tool to kind of purge the pressure. So this would be valves are closed and it's building pressure in the cylinder. It should bounce right at where I want it to be in the set zone. Once I put this on the tool, we're going to see what kind of leak we've got in the cylinder. Okay, because right now this is simulating a perfect system that has no leak, right? So see if you've got a leak, let's just experiment, right? So that's a 40% leak when you let an air out, and then the more you go, right, where you've got a high leak. Find you something that you can see. It's here, right? I got movement. Goes in. We're coming out. All right. No more. See right there, we got our little bitty dwell point. So piston's top dead center, and then she starts returning. So we're going to come to top dead center. Right there. See, I've got a little bit of rock and no movement. It means the piston is right in the very top position. So I'm going to find a way to lock this crank down. Probably I'm going to put something around one of these teeth here to secure it. I mean, they do make tools for these things, but for the test that I'm showing you, it's not that crucial. It's crucial for your safety to keep your fingers out of any of this stuff when you go to apply shop air. So I know I'm top dead center. Put this back in here and tight. Okay. And let's see if I can find a way to lock this thing. I'm slowly upping the max pressure here. That's all I want. Lock that in. We're good on pressure now. Cool. Alright, so I've got this locked in place here. I've got this in here. We've already verified top dead center off of piston movement. The tool's calibrated. You can go ahead and unhook the tip. Unhook my shop air. Hook up my whip. Alright, everything is locked in place. Keep your fingers clear in case any movement or anything breaks loose. I'm going to go ahead and introduce air back in here. And we've got marginal leak. It's not bad. 40%. So PCV, it dumps out right here. Go ahead and set this here. So anything that's making it past these rings is making it into the crankcase, which this is an open cavity to the crankcase. This is where all your valve train sets. That air is coming right through this little big tube right here. You can feel it with your finger too. If I block it off and let it build up a little bit, you hear it pop off. But this, you can also hear it hissing through here too. Which just tells you just got a little bit of loss around your rings, which is normal. It's okay. She said she hasn't ran in a couple years, so it'll probably get a little better once she gets running. And that's it. You have verified that you have good valve train on your engine, and you're within margin for leak down. That's it. That's how you do a leak down test.